Yeah, what do you think of this weather?
I'm freaking well over it.
I don't even want to work.
Do you ever want to
Bianca's
work?
got fucking cabin fever like I've never seen her before. She wants to go do anything. Took her to the gym 3 days already this week. And she just goes to get out of the house. And she wants to go to... She's never wanted to go to shopping like with Mom to get groceries and shit. So she's actually going to do that. But I told her, I put a bug in her ear about Dave & Buster's. And then Mom's not feeling it. I'm like, let's go. But then Mom's not feeling it. I said, all right, call somebody and see if they want to go to the bowling alley. We'll go get them. You guys can fucking play. You can bowl. I'll pay for it. I'll sit there, look at my phone. Yep, she texted somebody. Never got an answer, so she started making cookies. So that got put on the side. So, anyway, next weekend.
What's
You
next
got
weekend?
Natalia?
No, because she'll be with her mom's again. Because her mom didn't come get her this weekend. Because of this, she didn't want to fucking drive up here on Sunday. And
She didn't want to probably drive next weekend either, because I got a feeling it's going to be just trash all week. But anyway, I'm going to take her to... Now she's got Dave & Buster's on her mind. So I may have to probably do that. I probably screwed myself. It's going to cost me $150. $200.
Anytime I go to Dave & Buster's without buying food, it costs me $300.
Like a kid in a candy store.
Fuck.
I want to play that one. I want to play that one. I want to play that one.
Dude, I don't know how many times. And I get the extra most bestest recharge on the freaking cards and whatever.
Yeah.
And I
got the cards in the truck.
You know that stupid coin pusher game?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can play coin dozer on your phone.
There's one there that's all Star Trek theme or whatever. I have stacks of freaking cards, and I'm missing the sets to get like their 30,000 points in their gift shop. I'm missing one out of each stack.
You're a fucking nerd.
No wonder you spent $300, dude.
But I enjoy it.
Oh,
I feel like casinos salivate when they see you nearby.
They do.
Even at
I'm not going to say that I don't
I
freaking
walk
gamble.
in and I'm just cheap. But YOLO. She only lives once. Your kid only lives once. I told Gavin. I said, you get the boys around, we'll figure it out, and we will go to Grand Rapids Grand Prix. My race is already figured out, but they had a deal going for Valentine's Day, so I had to figure that out. And he goes, well, I got to work all weekend, so he's working right now.
See, I can't do the go-karts anymore. My hands go too numb too fucking fast. I can't steer. I can't do anything. The last time we went, when it was Buzzy's freaking birthday,
Yeah.
remember we had to wait for a significant amount between races because I couldn't get feeling back in my hands from the vibration and the constant gripping of the steering wheel trying to freaking drive. I couldn't do it.
Did you have gloves on?
Yeah. I had my mechanics freaking anti-fatigue gloves.
My hands did start.
Oh, yeah. I definitely feel it. Well, Nick Braden, before we ever went the first time, he said, take gloves. And I'm like, huh? He goes, you're going to want gloves. Trust me. And I'm like,
no, like even my hands will go numb.
Yeah.
Just from white
I'm
knuckling
glad
that
he
wheel.
told me that.
All right, so Guy Brock.
kick us off.
I've been seeing these. Oh yeah, kick it.
Liberty and Lead podcast. Keep it local, keep it cash. Tell the feds to kiss your ass. I'm Ty.
I'm Moo.
And I'm Trigger.
We're here day after Valentine's Day.
February 15th. We're already halfway through February.
Right? This fucking year's fine faster than
Good.
last one.
I can't wait for freaking summer to get here. You see this shit on camera? It's white out. This fucking shit sucks.
And it's not only
It's
white
stupid
out,
and tired of it.
Wait, hold
zero.
on. Wait. To be fair though, you do have to work in it a lot more than Ty and I do.
I bet he gets in. He's got heat in the garage.
No, I mean during the day, during the week.
No, that's what he's talking about.
Oh.
I got heat in the shop, but
If he really doesn't want to go out there, he can tell anyone else.
let's see. Wednesday, the first half of the day, I worked outside on trailers all day.
Oh no! Oh God!
So
Trying to get shit fixed before fucking snowfall Wednesday night.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So I saw this. I saw an ad a while ago about Ghost Welch's grape flavored, energy drink by Ghost, 0 sugar. And I wanted to try it, but I don't really go to gas stations usually. I don't usually go to gas stations, so I never really saw it. And I check the Meijer once in a while, but you know how fast Meijer is to stock their shit. So
Fuck, their gas station right now is out of beer. I don't mean just
no.
one beer.
You know why?
They're out of fucking beer.
No, you know why?
No.
They're remodeling it. They're doing what every other Meijer gas station is doing steadily, and they're remodeling it. It'll be shut down for a good chunk.
Yeah, dude, they had like some Modelo and like a 12-pack of Coors, and that was it.
They're not shipping anything in. They're not getting anything
Got it out
delivered
anyway.
because then they have to.
I seen
it
some.
back out.
I seen some end cap fucking displays sitting outside wrapped in plastic when I was over there. So, but okay, that makes some sense. But I went in there, like there ain't no damn beer in here.
Yep, they're.
There wasn't no Mountain Dew the other night. There wasn't nothing.
There's a sign on the front door that actually says they're shutting down for remodeling.
Okay.
And I think they're going to start remodeling part of the store as well. They've been working their way through a bunch of different Meijers.
I don't read the signs. I just slam the door open, go in, grab what I fucking grab, and walk the hell out.
But anyways, I found this. Finally got my hands on a Ghost Concord grape.
Okay.
It's in that cup for you. Oh, let's find out if this is any good.
Smells good.
It does.
Has good smell.
It's not pretty good. I already crushed it.
That's got a really good grape flavor. I actually really like that.
I'm a big fan of the C4s because Jason Heaton got me on the C4s, but that's pretty good.
And that's a zero sugar one?
That's zero sugar.
Dude, how do you...
This can,
I'm sorry,
16
but
ounce
energy
can
drinks,
has
they all say zero sugar, and
16 ounce can has 10 calories in it.
I might be able to get on board of those.
that's pretty good.
I might have to start buying more of these because they're pretty
I'll
fucking
probably get
good.
them on the last C4 case I bought. Amy sent me for a 12-pack.
Is that the new Hawaiian one?
Yeah, it is.
No, I had it some the other day. Didn't care for it.
It's got a weird flavor. I'm not going to go out of my way for
tiny
it.
little bit of hint of pineapple, but there's something on the back end. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
But either way, that grape one, that's actually pretty damn good.
I can fuck with the grape.
I could definitely, yeah.
So,
Now, what's the price comparison on Ghost compared to most other energy drinks?
I think it costs a little bit less. I don't know. How much does Ghost cost compared to everything else?
It's pretty average. You can get it for 2 for $4 when they're on sale.
Okay.
That's
See,
pretty,
right
that's,
now.
2 for $4 is cheap.
Right now, I'm buying these kiwi strawberry monsters at Dollar Tree for $1.25. So I can't pass that up.
I do the rock stars at 7 for $7, and 7 for $7. By the way, Myers is next week. Starting tomorrow morning.
I spend $24 on Amazon, and I get a 15-pack of whatever monster flavor I want shipped to my house. Now, I did order something one day. I ordered 2 15-packs of Monster, and there was something else in there. And Amazon, in their infinite wisdom, put the 2 cases and whatever else it was in the box in one box.
Oh, so it was heavy as hell.
It was like a 50-pound box, 50-pound box.
Team lift on the side.
And it, like, I expected multiple boxes considering it's 15 packs of Monster. And then
Yeah.
I saw it was one box, and all I could think is, man, they did that guy fucking dirty.
You know what? That has a hint of anybody that, I know it's not Thai because the place freaking just instantly burst into flames, but it tastes like communion wine. At
Which
church.
is just grape juice.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it has a very good grape taste to it. It's not.
I prefer that over C4.
Oh,
The
yeah.
only C4
I
I've
do
had,
not
I
like
had
C4.
the.
I don't mind.
Come-
I agree. I like them better. I don't know if I...
For C4, I prefer Monster Grape and now Ghost Grape over C4 Grape.
The only C4 I've had, I had one the other day. It was one of the frozen bombshells, and it was all right. It's definitely not my go-to. I don't think I would change, not for that one.
So, what was it, last week, sometime? Trump talked to Japan about getting some manufacturing of Japanese autos moved to the U.S., and one of the auto manufacturers that was included was Isuzu, and
which is GM.
and they're actually going to build down in Greenville County, South Carolina.
They're going to build a 1-ton truck, and they're calling it the D-Max.
So it's on the TV. So this is their current lineup according to their website.
I think that's just a photo representation of what it might look like, because it's only got
6 lugs. 6 lugs.
6 lug nuts. There's no way. I think that might be like a rough photo.
Well, so they have the D-Max, which doesn't look terrible for a pickup.
No, read the front bumper. What's it say? Or the license plate. That's a 3.0. That's the small V6. Or that's the small Duramax that they put in the half tons. That's not a 1-ton.
What's a Y-cross?
Well, no, other countries will use the smaller one.
Like I said, this is probably just a representation of what it.
I was gonna say, I know the 3.0 is what they put in the half-ton pickups with the Duramax.
1-ton proven performance made it popular in like Thailand, where they don't want to run a 6.6 liter Duramax.
They spelled Thailand wrong.
Well, much like the other Thailand, full of ladyboys.
But
They also have the MUX, which is pickup passenger vehicle. It's an SUV, or I guess crossover would be better.
Multi-use crossover.
Looks kind of small.
It's like a 2004 Trailblazer. About that size, about that shape. It's got the same doors in the back. It's probably got using the same chassis.
But they also, only in Indonesia, annoyingly, have this. Which Ty and I figured out already is the size of a normal pickup, but it's a cab over. Your only engine option is a 2.5 liter turbo diesel.
70 mile an hour max.
70 mile an hour top speed.
Which is probably
2.5 liter?
Liter, yes. Turbo diesel. 80 horsepower is all they managed to finagle out of 2.5 liter.
Between the box sides on my truck and the inside, the very top there, how wide would you say that is?
On your pickup?
Yeah, and then we're going to compare it to this.
Between the box sides, inside. The pickup.
Not inside, at the very top
overall
rail.
width.
The top rail is what I measured.
6 foot 2, 6 foot 4?
5'2". The rails, the top of the rails.
On the outside. Outside of body on top of the rails.
Inside.
Oh.
Because we're using actual space. Outside, you can't really,
okay, that's why I was trying to clarify. Sorry. Okay, with that being said, most of them are 4 foot between your inner wheel wells.
It's 5'9" overall width, not payload width. But the Traga, that last one we looked at, is maximum. The gross payload capacity is 1,655 kilogram.
It's up there with me.
Which is 3,600 pounds gross payload.
But now I can see it more and more when seeing the picture. It's set up as very similar to the original lesser size Sprinter vans with 5 lug, almost between half and 3/4 ton, but not quite 3/4 ton. But then the Isuzu W4s that they originally had, the W4500, W3500, had 6 lug dualies with a 5.2 liter or a 4.8 liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel.
Kind of like Amazon and DHL uses?
No, Carvana. You know the Carvana delivery tow trucks?
But the front end of that looks like a scaled down Isuzu straight truck cab.
Yes, I mean it is.
Okay.
That essentially is just a newer one than the ones that the last one I worked on was an 08, 09.
The whole cab from bumper to the back of the cab is less distance than the hood of our 3 trucks.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, I used to pick them up all the time. That cab's that deep.
Yeah. Which is, as long as it works, the engine's underneath.
And the back cylinder sticks out from underneath.
The bed, or is it the engine
No, it's underneath the cab.
Okay.
It's a cab over, but the back cylinder is behind the cab. So the front 3 cylinders, radiator, fan, all that stuff is underneath the cab, but the back 1 cylinder is out in the open.
So
But the gist of it is, it's the Duramax that's made super popular by the Chevrolet GMC trucks is made by Isuzu.
Yeah, it was developed by Isuzu for GM. But, of course, Isuzu is owned by GM.
Well, it's kind of like Mazda is owned by Ford.
Yep.
So,
But you look at it, the 8 spark plug 4-cylinder Ford engine, the 1.9 liter 4-cylinder, or no, 2.3, sorry, 2.3 liter 4-cylinder with 8 spark plugs that they put in the Rangers, that's a Mazda engine.
2 spark plugs per cylinder seems really, really cool. My truck's got
until it's time to do
Until
a
it's in a
tune-up.
2.3 piece of shit.
or a 6.4 liter Hemi, which is a fucking gas hog.
But now,
It's like half tank gas
you
to
go
go plow
back
his
into
driveway.
the earlier 90s square body Rangers and like what 87 88 to 91 92 something like that, whenever they went to the new body, they had a Mazda engine in them also.
The Mazda B200 or 2000 or whatever
Yeah,
they call them.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's a Mazda B200 or 2000.
So
Anyway,
Ty and I talked about doing a build and price on the that D-Max pickup, and we can do one for the SUV too. They give you an option of 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive, but the 4-wheel drive, it says if you choose the 4-wheel drive, you have a 3.5 ton towing capacity, 7,000 pounds.
that's not.
Yeah.
That seems.
No,
That's
I
pretty
mean,
good.
Towing capacity or payload capacity?
That says towing, specifically towing.
Okay, now it
But-
sounds a little light, but
Well,
I still
but
think
you still have to think about it. That's not necessarily
Ranger-esque.
so. That's gross vehicle weight rating, not gross combined vehicle weight rating. So if you're hauling a trailer, you have to take into consideration for the 2 trailer axles too. If you got 4,000 pound trailer axles underneath the trailer, so that's another 8,000 pounds on top of that 7,000 pounds.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's.
I'd
a
pull my aluminum
mathematical
trailer
equation.
with it. I wouldn't pull my enclosed trailer with it.
Well, I wouldn't pull your enclosed trailer with much of anything. I mean, even your truck's pushing it with a gasser because that motherfucker's big and heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy. It is heavy.
So for the cab,
Okay.
crew cab, extended cab, or single?
Crew cab.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All 3 of us have crew cab trucks.
I'm trying to get ready to clean house. I'm going to sell that couch, maybe.
Right.
Three of my pistols, and maybe that trailer.
So
Trailer?
Yeah.
your bed options are a pickup bed or a tray. You want a flat bed or you want a pickup bed?
On the Target thing?
No, on the
D-Max.
D-Max.
Oh.
You can get a
Flat
flat
bed?
bed.
So cabin chassis or a pickup truck.
I guess I'd want a pickup truck because for what I'm doing and then most people, I guess, but still, it's going to be a hard sell. Why? Because it says Isuzu on it, and
It's not
But
well
on the
known.
other hand,
I
that
know.
short box is also 3.25 feet, so 3.25 feet long. What are you going to put in there? You can't even put a pallet in there.
it can't be bad. It's got to be.
Well, so they have a bunch of different tiers. We'll go for the full-in one. 6-speed manual or automatic?
Oh, if there's a manual available, we get a manual.
Ooh, you can't with the other options.
Oh.
Let's see. The only engine option in any of these is a 3-liter turbo diesel.
Okay, go with the automatic then.
Well, the first generations have already. Have they? I've heard they've netted some
6-speed.
issues. I don't know if they're catastrophic
The first
issues.
generations of 3.0s,
The 3-liter Chevy diesel.
Duramax,
Yeah.
I don't know any
All of the
them.
first generations have issues. That's why you don't buy the first generation.
Right, you're right. That's why I'm waiting for the Infotech 2.0. Thanks, Professor.
All right, so
I don't know enough about them because that was long after I got out of the GM dealership.
Jamie bought one. I don't know if he's got.
It runs great.
Well,
He
it's still
averages-
brand, dude. It's still brand new. I mean, it's probably.
He's made multiple trips down Tennessee, Missouri, all that shit with it.
they got some
Now his
accessory
wife drives
options. They got accessory options. You can get a bull bar from the factory.
Most definitely.
Nudge bar is an option. Okay, if you said bull bar, polished alloy or satin black?
Satin black.
Like a stick.
It actually costs less that way. Snorkel. You can get a snorkel from the factory.
I think they just look gaudy.
Weather shields on the windows.
Yes, I'm a smoker.
You're going to want front and rear then. It
Oh,
costs.
yeah, I don't sit in the back to smoke.
It costs $4 more to get front and rear rather than just front.
$4.
That sounds asinine.
It's $320.
I think I'm more in labor putting the fuckers on.
No
It's
shit.
hey, it's $320 to get weather shields, but it's $4 to knock off 2 windows of weather stripping. Anyways,
Buy them off Amazon for $37.99.
No, we're building a truck.
you want a hood protector? That thin piece of plastic across the front?
Rock chip.
Not the bug shield.
Nope.
No, fuck that.
It says bonnet protector.
Jeremy style is the real flat one.
I have one.
I bet you do on those old trucks.
Headlight protectors. I don't know how it's supposed to protect a headlight. Shadow accessory wheels.
Probably like a screen protector for your phone that sticks on there. And
Could be.
We're gonna get you some black wheels. Next gen towing mirrors, manual, or your only options are manual. Do you want some towing mirrors?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
wait,
if we went with a higher payload, yeah, we're gonna tow.
we got to get the manual folding because it's set up more like the Dodge, a fucking moose.
I am going
Oh, if you get the tow mirrors, you can't get the fender flares.
The fuck's the difference between...
Do the freaking mirrors bolt on where the fender flares bolt on?
Yeah.
No. But as soon as you choose it, you can't choose the fender flare. 7-inch LED driving lamps. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, well, hold on.
7-inch?
Can't get that with the freaking
You get
black
to-
bull bar.
okay.
But you can get it with a polished satin bull bar.
Okay, so
Right?
you can have 2 7-inch light LED pods or a 20-inch light bar.
Pods. So that I can direct them out.
All right.
I've got... Oh, shit, I got 2 of them.
Stylish side steps or heavy duty side steps.
Heavy duty side steps.
Okay, do you want heavy duty side steps and side rails or heavy duty side steps?
What the hell the difference?
Oh, the rails go down the front quarter and down to your step to protect your fender.
Oh. No.
No, just the side. The heavy
think
duty
those are
side
like-
steps.
All right.
Damn it. I took a
That's-
Dayquil and I'm still got
It's 11,500 in just accessories.
fucking double the price of the truck.
But, I mean, it won't tell me until I give a postal code or suburb, but I don't know any in Australia. Actually, I do. QLD
How
4385.
the fuck do you know that?
There's a song, QLD. There's a song. Sorry, this is Texas QLD 4385. There's a song, country artist out of Australia. All right. In Australia, recommended drive away price is basically 57 grand.
In
No.
American? Did you do the
No.
conversion? Okay.
So $57,000 AUD to USD is $36,200.
That's where that truck should be priced.
Yeah, it is.
Current world problems. Trucks are just priced too fucking high.
For a 3-liter Duramax.
That's. Let me see that again.
Send Ty the link. He'll order
No.
his.
That
after
is
we leave
a.
tonight.
It's a slightly different style Colorado.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a Colorado.
But, okay, we'll do the MUX, their SUV looking thing.
And I don't think we need to, but yeah, we can.
4-wheel drive?
Yeah, of course. And we're in Middle Michigan because we're going to compare it to that. Apples to apples.
Middle
I
of
guess.
Michigan with what's outside. We don't need 4-wheel drive.
Ooh.
Oh, he just showed me the picture of himself out in the fucking middle of some dude's front yard. which was priceless. Speaking of money, that's priceless.
Person.
I heard. Called you at 3 o'clock in the morning. You didn't even try you. I knew your phone was off. I'm like, yeah, well, fuck yeah, it was.
Oh, even he was sliding all over the road on that one. That road fucking sucked.
Oh, I couldn't. Sorry. Let's finish this up. We talked about that.
If Gavin would be driving that way, I would tell him 66 to the highway. I wouldn't let him go that way.
Dude, I didn't even think about it because when I drove home the night before, roads were just wet.
You thought about it because I watched the video. You fucking drifting out of your
No,
driveway.
that's the day before.
Oh, no.
Just go for a random color. You can get a nudge bar or bull bar on an SUV.
We'll do all the same things.
All the same things. Satin black. You want the light pods. You don't want the bonnet protector or that. You want the standard weather shields, the slim line. Now there's $100 difference between just fronts and front and rears, so at least it's more rational. So we're just gonna do fronts. Tow mirrors, power, fold, and heated. Let's see. Oh shit, that was quick, and no results for that postal code. Well, whatever. So, yeah. It's not a bad. We'll see what Isuzu brings us.
36 grand U.S. money? I mean...
What does a brand new Colorado go for?
All of that.
Oh, I bet you're looking at 50 grand for a brand new Colorado.
Chevy.
Yeah, it's like a Maverick or a freaking Ford Ranger. I bet you're looking at close to freaking...
I bet you are.
50 grand.
Greg Slocum's selling some brand new wheels and tires off his Chevy.
You can buy a 2023 Chevy Colorado crew cab used for 31 grand. Used
so
for
5
31.
grand more, you can buy a brand new freaking I screw you freaking 3.0 diesel.
Yeah.
I love diesels. I love gassers. But the cost of repairs and maintenance on a diesel engine are astronomical in comparison.
But I bet you'll find that 3-liter diesel, you're going to get 30 miles a gallon with it.
I believe that. Actually,
Maybe
the little white
more.
thing gets, what do we say, 27 or 30? 30, I
Your
think.
little
30
white
miles to
VW?
the gallon.
Your little white VW?
The little white truck,
The cab over.
the little farm
okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, I was just saying.
Granted, it only does 70 miles an hour. At 70 mile an hour, full speed on a fucking highway, that thing's probably revving out at $8 grand. They're probably not getting 30 miles a gallon.
So the D-Max pickup gets between 30.7 and 33.6 miles per gallon, depending on the model and transmission. 30 miles to the gallon in a allegedly 1-ton pickup.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Now, do you know what transmission's in your truck? Is yours the ISN?
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
mine's a regular
Now,
Dodge
I think-
8-speed.
Behind the Cummins, after I think 2016. Don't quote me on that. I'm saying around.
Mine's a 16.
Behind the Cummins, they put the ISN transmission. Do you know what the ISN transmission was originally built and formulated for?
Iosins? I don't know.
Isuzus.
Oh.
They were originally in Isuzu W4s back in the 80s
Oh.
behind the diesels.
I know as newest Rams 25s, 25s. They finally got a, what do we say, Z?
What?
What's
ZF.
the ZF
ZF6.
transmission. Yeah.
So I
The
just
Rams have ZFs in them.
I looked up the D-Max payload. The lowest I could find is the utility double cab, which I think is the tray, is 1,116 kilogram maximum payload, which is 2,460.
I was gonna say 2,200 pounds. But
2,400 pound maximum payload.
That's not bad. I feel like that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's
What's
for
your-
that
what's-
Isuzu
what's
thing?
my truck?
that's for that D-Max.
2,400 pounds. What's my 2016 Ram 2,500
2,500
payload?
maximum.
2.5 ton. 3 ton.
All right, let's see.
750 pounds. It's 3/4 ton. No. 12.
Dodge 2,500 Dodge is 1,450 to 3,000 pounds.
Well, that's in the money right there.
And that means that's all you can put in the bed of the truck?
No, that's total payload. I think that includes people. People and shit.
Well, since I'm only like 150 pounds.
But you got to remember, if you're pulling a trailer, 10% of the weight's
Your
on the
left
hitch.
ass cheek, buddy.
Hey, I went to the gym 3 times this week. I feel pretty good right now.
And what'd you do?
Took a nap.
Nothing.
I worked out. I did a couple miles on the treadmill.
You sniffed the seats of the freaking chicks.
There's a couple. Sneaky Beak went 2 or 3 days of it. She's gung ho for it, but I don't know if she's got enough staying power to go to the gym to actually have to pay for it. Now that she thinks she needs to go to fucking Michigan State.
Yeah, you're going to be broke.
Thanks.
So are we done with the truck building?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
So at 3 o'clock in the morning, or a little bit before 3 o'clock in the morning, on a Thursday morning. Was it Thursday or was it Friday
it was
morning?
Thursday. No,
It
it's
was
Friday morning.
Yeah, it's Friday morning. Right around 3 o'clock. My phone starts ringing. I wake up.
Really? Because I didn't, like, my phone was off. I'm a no-show. I figured you'd sleep through 6 or 7 calls before you actually heard it.
It was the first call, wasn't it?
First call.
Okay.
I'd say probably 3 or 4 rings.
Yeah,
I
ballpark.
answered it. Granted, I didn't look at the fucking name.
You just
I
went,
can vaguely say I remember looking at the name, picking the phone up. Yeah. And he says, "I need your help and your truck." And he said, "I'm on Kelsey Highway in the ditch." And all I could think to repeat is, "Kelsey Highway." And I'm trying to think, where the fuck's Kelsey Highway? Oh, Kelsey. Because I literally
You're
just
out of
woke up and I'm like, Kelsey Highway, Kelsey. Okay, we're at on Kelsey. And
you're lucky you didn't end up on Holly Highway.
no, I wouldn't have ended up over there, but I'm like, okay, so do I go this way? Do I go that way? And then I'm like, well, fuck. Which way is he pointing? Am I going to have to freaking go up there, turn around, and come back? Am I going to have to go down, turn around, and come back? And I'm
I don't think it would have
fuck
been a problem because you could have just spun around.
And then he called me after I had started my truck. I was driving on the road. He says, "Yeah, don't get out of your truck when you get here. I'll just hook the strap up." Because I already fucking fell like twice.
So I got the strap ready like in the picture, and as soon as I got to the road surface on foot, I slipped and fell. It was, I mean, you can see in that picture, it is a sheet of glass.
That's fucked up. I know exactly the ice.
And, I mean, right there is the intersection of Tuttle. I mean, you see the sign right there. That's the intersection of Tuttle.
So actually, you can see the seam right there where the ice really kicks in. Just past that barn, when it no longer has the barn to block the wind, you can see where the drifts froze
You think
overnight.
they salted it from that point down?
Tuttle
It looks
was
darker that way, but it's probably just a photo.
Tuttle was just wet.
Okay.
But
I had
now,
zero issues.
I know
on
the
Tuttle.
exact ice because we had. I'll tell you later, but finish this one.
with one thing, I am very proud that was the little strap that could.
That strap working load limit is 7,500 pounds, which is
Why?
how much that truck weighs.
I hooked up to it, or he hooked me up to it. I just pulled it tight,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, and I eased into it, and I just started spinning and walking sideways. I'm like, yeah, this is too much freaking ice, and I have no weight, whatever. So I don't know. I backed up probably 2 feet.
It was more like 5.
Oh, maybe.
You gave
I
that
was
thing a
still
good
sleeping.
yank.
And I came to the end of that strap, and boom, and I'm like, are we moving? Yep, we're moving. I just laid into it.
7,500 pound strap. Moody, get out!
He came up on the freaking road, and I got out of the truck. He got out of the truck. He grabbed the strap, threw it in there, and said, "I'm heading for 66." So I headed down David Highway or Kelsey Highway to David Highway, and
So I'm actually surprised I never saw any signs of life at the house we were in front of, and we certainly made a bunch of diesel noises trying to get me out of
Between
there.
both of your trucks.
I
how
guarantee that both our trucks made some freaking noise.
about- Guy
Oh, yeah.
probably got up and went, "This fucking guy."
Fucking kids.
But it came out of there.
But, I mean, you can see that whole thing turned 180, and when I started going down into their front
You
yard,
couldn't have been going that fast.
I wasn't.
No.
But once it started stepping, it did not want to come back under control. It was like,
Were you fucking around, drifting? No?
I had it in the fuel economy tune to deaden the throttle response.
I mean, you can't drift it.
No, I was trying to deaden the throttle response.
Okay.
I just want to get the day over with.
Right.
Now you can
I'd have been
see
fucking around.
if you go back towards the crossroad sign up ahead, you can see where his front tires started to go in the fucking ditch.
He almost got that
so
sign.
he lost it that much further that way, and he just slid all the way down here.
So it started to dip as it goes into the front yard, and I was like, fuck, I'm rolling this thing.
You want to take a shovel and a bucket of salt with you? I got a bucket of salt you can take.
Salt wouldn't have done shit for this.
No, but it would have. In case he wouldn't have woke up and
I think I was to the frame.
dig.
No, I'm glad it came out of there.
You're stuck in the windrow of the plow trucks. First of all,
I'm glad it came out of there. I guess as easy as it could have.
But yeah,
it was still getting cold at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, huh?
Well, I also told you.
At least when you called me, it wasn't the middle of the night. It was fucking afternoon.
Part of why I told you don't get out of the truck is I'm not going to make you get out in the cold more than you already are. I'll throw the strap. I'm already dressed for it. I'll do it. Just get the truck.
And fuck, I think I just slipped my Mickey Mouse boots on. I don't think I tied them. I just slipped my Mickey Mouse boots on, grabbed a coat, a hat, and some gloves.
MICKEY
MOODY.
Well, I guess I'm dressed warm enough. My truck's got a full tank of fuel. If I put it in a ditch, I can sit there with the truck idling with the heat on until somebody gets there.
Those Reed and Greedy comes to bail me out, so I can go bail Moody out.
Or before Ty wakes up and answers his damn phone.
It would have been later.
Well, it was a Friday. You would have been waiting until 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
No, I got up. I was done working out by then. I was already home.
But either way, it wasn't a phone call I was expecting Friday fucking morning.
Actually,
3 o'clock in the
so
morning.
if you look at those little dark spots low left on the picture, that's actually where I hit the ground when I got up onto the road.
You broke the ice.
I think it's the heat of my elbow smashing into the road that did some melting to it. But yeah, that fucking road sucks, dude.
When Amy's uncle died, the challenged one, we went up there, me, Amy, and Gavin. We backed in the driveway, a sheet of ice just like that. Dude. I got out of the truck, hit the fucking ground immediately. Fuck. Amy got out of the truck. Fuck. Gavin got out of the truck. Fuck. The only way for us to walk around was to stomp through the ice because it was like that thick on top of snow.
I did that at my mother-in-law and father-in-law's. I got out of my truck, and their driveway's on a little incline. I got out of my freaking truck, and my mother-in-law was sitting in her office, and she was looking out the window, plain view, watched me disappear. And I hit the freaking ground, and I slid down the driveway out into the road. No, little private freaking shithole drive. But she literally stood up, and my door was open, and you could see just the fresh patch where I had pushed the snow with my ass over this hill. She couldn't see over the hill to see me down at the bottom of the hill. And it's like, Jesus. And that was, fuck. Again, just, I hit and it hurt.
Hey, grab onto this.
But yeah, God, this weather is just annoying as shit.
Dude.
I'm over it. I'm tired of it. And, like I told you yesterday, I was in a bad freaking mood. And it had nothing to do with you. I woke up with a damn headache after I went home, went to bed. And then yesterday, just shit did not go right. And I was just not in a good fucking mood.
Weirdly, I was in a foul mood for the same reasons. After I punched in at 4 in the morning, I punched out at 5 o'clock last night. I was pretty fucking grumpy.
Because it was Valentine's Day, all of a sudden Amy's like, let's go get ice cream. And I'm like,
it's cold as shit outside.
I know. We went and got ice cream. We pulled out, so we got to go down to Moody's, check in on him. Drove down there, blasted his driveway real quick. He come outside and goes, I got out at 5 o'clock. I'm fucking tired. I'm like, I get it, bro. I get it.
And I was disappointed because I had food on order, and I saw headlights turn in, and I just went outside expecting my food to be delivered, and it was fucking Thai. I was like, I'm fucking wasting my time.
How hungry are you? Hot dog and a shake. Amy's been on fire sending me topics. I need to go through her text and find them. Let me.
Well, hold on. Let's look at this one real quick.
She sent one. Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't confuse KY for the Gorilla Glue.
Why are all these homes
seen
in
this one.
DC suddenly for sale? It's like all these homes just went up for sale overnight. Why is everyone selling their
Look
home?
at the prices on
It
them
says
fucking
here that everyone in
houses.
DC
That's
is
DC.
being
Where people make millions of
criminal
dollars off your tax dollars. Actually, they don't make it.
why
They
are
steal it.
they
They steal
doing
your
that?
fucking tax.
According to Google, in Washington, D.C., the search for lawyer has shot up over 400%. Is this like parking tickets or something? Or wait a minute, it says right here that some of the top searches have been wipe hard drive offshore bank. Is that like a... Is that like they have to like shut down a lemonade stand or something, or what's going on? Someone significantly smarter than me is gonna have to come in here and explain. I can't put these things together, but I know there's someone out there that can help me piece this puzzle together and solve this like Scooby.
Oh, it's so good
I
seeing
know it's
it.
being facetious, but
Hey, actually, going back to this weather, there's this guy.
Oh, yeah. Another viral video that
Yeah.
most people have probably seen by now.
4 o'clock in the fucking morning, you're gonna shovel your fucking driveway.
Yeah, I can go to fucking work. Who are you
Wake
yelling
up
at?
4 o'clock in the morning?
Who are you
Fuck
yelling at?
Brandon. You're a fucking little prick, man.
Fuck
Always
you.
been a little fucking
Dude,
prick.
I'm shoveling doing work.
Fuck you. Suck my fucking dick, you. You fucking dumbass.
somebody's bitching
I'm
at him for
pretty quick to-
shoveling his driveway at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Because he's got to go to work. The other guy's probably still up playing fucking video games. He just happens to still be up at 4 o'clock.
You fucking cocksucker.
Alright.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning, you fucking dirtbag.
It's
Ooh,
4:44.
you're fucking reading my clock. You're a fucking
4:44.
idiot, man. You're a fucking idiot.
Go to work.
Go to work. Go to work. Yeah, you're a
Go to work.
fucking
This guy
liar.
sounds like he works for a
Waking
living.
everybody up at
Nope,
4 o'clock
not
in the
even a
morning.
fucking little bit.
I'm yelling, you weirdo.
Fuck you, fucking piece of shit.
You're a
I
weirdo.
wouldn't be out here talking to you if you weren't shoveling your fucking driveway.
You're a weirdo.
You fucking piece of shit.
You're a weirdo.
Yo, I'm a fucking weirdo.
You
You're
are.
the one shoveling your driveway at 4 a.m.
You're a weirdo.
Because I have to go to work, you fucking
Now-
ignorant fuck.
Now, hold on.
He's got vehicles that'll get out of that driveway. However, you don't know if you're going to get another layer of snow to get.
So what I notice is he is shoveling, but it looks like, what, half an inch of snow?
I don't know. I'd say more than that. He already brushed his truck off. He already brushed the car off. I mean, there's enough snow in the valance of that car. I would suggest 3 or 4.
Look in front of the car, though. It doesn't look like much.
Where he's shoveling.
No,
This
in front
side.
of this car right here down in the corner.
Even
I
where
still
he's
think-
shoveling doesn't look like a whole lot. Either way, everything in that driveway can run through it to get out.
Okay.
I'll give you that. I mean, you can drive through it, but then it's going to fucking pack it down. Maybe he wants to freaking at least shovel it before it gets packed down, and he can't shovel it afterwards.
Turns to ice, and
Either way,
the
the
wife
neighbor.
goes out there, busts her ass, and you got to take her to the hospital. Yeah.
Either way, the way the neighbor's acting about it, I feel like he just wants this guy to buy a gas snowblower and
Two-stroke
take the muffler off.
with a huge fucking expansion pipe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Pointed
that's what
straight
he's
out.
asking for.
I
Aimed
sure
at that
fuck
guy's
would.
house.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you're going to be that kind of a dick about shoveling at 4 in the morning, no, we're getting a gas engine involved.
Do we want to do politics at all yet? Probably not. We haven't hit any real.
Gas engine snowblower, or get somebody with a freaking straight pipe 6.0 with a freaking plow and just.
And
Somebody, even with a fucking LS truck straight pipe, them fuckers are loud and crackle. Do that shit.
you want to talk about that Hennessy?
Yeah, we're on cars. Yeah.
So,
Hennessy has always had crazy fast cars.
performance.
Yeah, they're made for HPE is the name to beat.
So, they made 1,000 horsepower Escalade.
Didn't we already talk about this like a year ago? We
Maybe-
talked about
maybe a
somebody that had a
couple-
freaking it
maybe
was
a
either
couple weeks
Escalade or
ago.
a Suburban. That we talked about somebody freaking built one and just
Same
sits there.
fucking car.
Hennessy's number to beat seems to be the 4-digit mark, at least 1,000 horsepower. That's crazy.
I mean, everyone's got to salivate over 1,000. But
Remember when 300 and 400 horsepower
Was
used to
big
be
fucking number.
was a pretty fair number, like a good solid street car? Yeah, now 1,000 horsepower is like
and now 400 horsepower is basically standard. It's like, okay,
my truck, your trucks.
not my truck.
My truck
Stock. Sure as hell not my truck.
with great big tires on it. My truck, my red one, put down
My
200,
Buick,
261 horsepower
but that's at the rear wheels.
with the big tires on
I say they're probably talking about 1,000 horsepower at the freaking flywheel.
it. No, that's I think the way Hennessy
No.
measures
1,000
it.
wheel horsepower.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking at 1,300 horse in the freaking flywheel.
The guy that runs the dyno machine, he said, "You want to run home, put your stock tires on. I know you'll get over 300 horsepower." And I'm like, "No, I'm good." But he goes, "You'll be way over that. You need to be closer to 4." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." But the torque on it was 460 on a 6.0 with the big tires. So your truck's got to be pushing with a tune, because mine never had a tune. Yours has got to be 550 torque, 600.
Measuring crank horsepower is like measuring your dick from your butthole.
But I know you put a truck on there, you put an engine on the engine dyno, that's what everybody says. I got a freaking 6, 7, 800 horsepower big block. Because they put it on a freaking
But
water dyno.
parasitic loss of 25%, 30%, they say.
Something like that. But you know,
So-
my truck. You know, if I put the big tune on my truck that I have, it says 575 for horse. If I put the big tune on my truck. You know, I have no want or will to put that big tune on my truck.
I would totally let me drive it.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, this Henny.
Jesus fuck.
Screw the shit out of me. LS power, baby.
LT power.
Oh yeah. Fat cam going in. Size of my arms.
Yeah, tiny. Still only fits in a 2-inch hole.
Hey, serial number 69.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that thing sounds mean.
There's a viral video of Mr. Hennessy getting gas. He was telling a story. Getting gas at a gas station with his Viper, and a Pantera or something pulled up, and it was Evel Knievel. And they went like almost 200 miles an hour all the way back to L.A. from somewhere. For the whole time. Just fucking
The-
on him.
Nice.
The Hennessy H1000 Escalade V has been reported to sell for at least $220,000. So, Ty, when you buying one?
That new Corvette, ZR1 Corvette's $240,000, but they're selling them for, you know how they, when a car comes out, something like that, a high-end car, here's the sticker price, but here's what we're going to sell it to you for. They're $1 million cars.
So the Hennessy H1000, 0 to 60 in less than 3.5 seconds. The Escalade V that they modify to make it the Hennessy, the Escalade V has a starting price of $150,000. And it's got a supercharged 6.2 liter.
So 150,000 for a stock, and you said 220 for that, the Hennessy 1000.
220.
So they only put 60 grand into it to make it 1,000 horsepower and hold it.
So the factory Escalade V has 682 horse from the factory.
So all you really need to do
So
is
318 horse.
put a supercharger on it and a cam. A cam will give you 100 horsepower, 90, 100.
Cold air intake that gives you another 10, 15.
Well,
it all
they-
works together.
Curb weight's 6,500 pounds on that pig.
Yeah.
That's a lead sled, buddy. That is a definition of a lead sled.
Dude, I certainly hope they
I would
put
say
bigger brakes on it.
7,000 realistically by the time you put all your shit in it. Now,
I'd hope they put bigger brakes on it. That thing is not going to
the
want to
Escalade
stop.
V's already got monster brakes on it just because of it.
It's still not going to want to stop.
No,
I mean, back
no.
when you had the Coke cars in the 70s, like Mikey has,
Yep.
they called, besides being a Coke car, those were a lead sled because they were a leaded engine freaking car, but they called them a lead sled because they were so fucking big, so freaking heavy
Well,
that they were a damn lead sled.
When you shut the door on a steel car from 1970 or older,
And it rocks the car.
you know it.
Because of the
Buzzy's
fucking
57
weight
Chevy.
transfer?
When you just wiggle the door, you know that thing is solid.
Or it's full of Bondo.
The Escalade, 6,500 pounds. Yes, that's heavy. What is it? It's mostly plastic. It's mostly carpet. But I think the biggest weight of that, or not the biggest, but more than average. More than average weight in that vehicle compared to anything else has got to be the electronics. Because the fucking screens in that thing are as big as that TV on the wall.
Well, not to mention, I bet if they laid it out, there's
10 miles
probably,
of fucking wire.
I would say there's probably 10 miles of wire in that car, if
Okay.
not more.
Dude, I agree. Heavy copper wire. I mean, it's
Now,
not the
does it have a
aluminum.
frame,
Oh yeah,
or is that or a unibody truck?
those are frame.
Okay,
That's a truck.
I don't know anything
It's a
about
Suburban.
it. I'm just asking.
It's a Suburban.
Okay.
Yeah. 1,000 horsepower. Fucking unibody split in half.
And that should have, being an Escalade, that should have an air ride rear suspension, probably an air ride front suspension.
I'm sure it does in that one. Yeah, the V is probably got the magnetic ride, so you have to.
Oh.
You wouldn't want to jack that thing up at home. You'd fuck up the suspension. Yeah.
I feel like if you're spending $220,000 on, or $150,000 on a vehicle at all, you're not doing any work yourself.
Well, look at Ty. He spent $6,800 on a car and don't do any of the work himself.
Touche. The older I get, the less I want to. However, I went to Moody's today. He's got the ass end his car up in the air. He threw in the towel, and I'm like, let's fix this fucking thing. Let's do
No,
it.
I got grumpy
You got grumpy.
from fucking with it, and I'm like, I got other shit to do. So I was doing the hubs on the back.
I was
and
going to go
brakes.
to fucking work on it.
I'll do it in the morning.
Yeah.
Getting ready to do the hubs and brakes since they're going to be off, and it needs it. Just do it all in one big go. Lift up the back. One of the lug nuts fought. That impact was working at it for a good few seconds before it let go. So I ordered new ones of those. And I'm working on it and trying to get stuff done, and the rotor set screw fucked. I can't buy one here in town. The nearest is Grand Rapids.
But do you have to have that set screw?
Thank you.
Hold on. Wait.
I
Okay.
guess.
Hold on.
No,
Just
he's not.
let's
He's
go.
got a. Moody's got a pretty good point.
Technically-
our cars have bolts. They don't have lug.
We have
studs.
lug bolts.
They have lug bolts,
Oh.
which makes it an extra huge piece of
Which
shit.
means
Never
I have to
mind.
hold the wheel and hold the bolt on the wheel, get the rotor fished onto it, and then try and find one of the fucking holes in the hub to thread into
Why is that
before the
thing-
wheel will hold itself in place for me to get the rest.
Okay, and I didn't think about that because I'm not used to
Yeah.
that style.
So
But
technically,
had it been one with studs, no, that fucking thing goes in the
Yeah.
trash.
yeah, if it had studs, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
But when it's lug bolts, hell no.
I
am
get it
not doing all that shit.
When I go to do all of that work, I will 100% consider getting the conversion kit to make it studs.
But I did spend a little bit extra on the bearings I bought just for the joke. Ty, what brand?
I pulled the fucking hub out, and I'm looking at it, and I didn't even see the box yet, but it's literally cast into the hub.
stamped in.
FAG.
the race.
He got FAG brand
Bearings.
bearings.
I spent a little bit
Can
extra.
you, can you
just
imagine
for the
what the
joke.
wine's gonna sound like when he's going down the road? Every time he hits the brakes, oh.
So yeah,
Yeah, he ain't lying.
for
It's
the-
fucking legit.
for the
On
joke.
the box, it's stamped in the fucking
I mean,
bearing.
okay, that is a very well-known German bearing brand, and I spent a little extra just so I could have the joke of fags keeping me rolling.
He actually paid extra so he could say the word fag.
Look, man, fags keep Jettas moving.
Is that part of the whole Farfanugan thing? It must be.
But yeah, so I got
Dude, it's
fag bearings and Zimmerman
rotors.
brakes. So brakes, fags and Zimmermans just go hand in hand, I guess.
God.
But yeah, so
Yeah, he didn't even
Brake-
tell me about it. I picked it up and I'm looking and I just went, holy shit.
brakes and rotors and hubs, all four corners for that car was $900.
And he's still got to go buy at least four screws. And look, well, his lug bolts absolutely fucking suck. He's got it, they're all splined. Funny for
Oh,
security.
locking.
Fucking
All of
discount
them.
tire put them on.
all of them.
Because I guess Tire Rack, I bought wheels and tires through Tire Rack. They installed them with the stock ones. Then Discount Tire is getting new tires put on. They said, oh, it's the wrong kind, so free of charge we put new ones on. But they're all fucking splined. So I'm putting
At least
standard
he has
fucking...
the socket for it.
Yeah, I'm putting standard fucking lug bolts on them. Just to switch to something intelligent. Get rid of the spline so I don't have to think about it when I drop it
I
off
get
for
it for
service
security,
again.
but we don't live in Detroit. We don't live in Chicago. We
Well,
don't
hold
live
on.
in New York. We
No
don't
one's
live in-
stealing a fucking Jetta's wheels.
My Fox body.
Okay,
had
touche.
locking lug nut on it. I don't know when I did all the brakes on it. I freaking took that off there. I chucked all them fuckers in the trash along with the fucking key. Ordered freaking 20 new lug nuts for that fucker.
I ordered new ones.
my chrome wheels for the truck. I mean, you can't see the bolts, but those have security. One on each. They sent it, and that's what they put in there. But yes, I need to change it and get. But Rich told me, he goes, when you put that one in there, don't set it to torque. There's 7 other lug nuts holding that fucking wheel on. More than enough. Just ooga-dooga it on so it doesn't come loose. That's it. Because you will never get that fucker off of
You know
there.
how many of my trucks, like 3/4 tons? I would drive around with 4 lug nuts. 6 lug trucks, 3.
Yeah.
5 lug trucks, 3.
Where we
Just-
sitting?
Like when I was doing mud bogs,
57.
and I was having,
57.
if I was having to freaking change tires out between classes, I got called out on tech inspection one time. You need to put the rest of the lug nuts on there. Okay,
4.
so I went down and put the rest of the lug nuts on. The minute I pulled it in the pits, I took all 4, or the 4 lug nuts off each wheel and got 4 on there. Just because after I made that run, I could pull it back there. I just had to take 4 lug nuts off each tire to swap tires out.
So,
I'd be a little leery in that particular situation because I've seen you fucking run, bro.
so
There's only
yeah.
4. You've literally come off the ground and you've only got 4 bolts holding the wheels on.
That's plenty. That's plenty.
Yeah, okay.
So those rotor set screws, I looked at Amazon to see if I could get them overnighted. Nope. Monday or Tuesday. I looked at Walmart. Nope. 3 days. Looked at O'Reilly. Monday. Unless I want, well, no, 150 mile radius. They didn't have them available. But I can get them Monday. So I checked AutoZone down the hill. Nope, they can get them Monday. Check Napa. If I wanted to drive in the shitty roads that we had today when it was sleeting, they had them in Grand Rapids. But I'd have to drive in the shit roads in a very thirsty pickup. Or, so I ended up just ordering it for O'Reilly's. It'll be there by 10:45 Monday. Hopefully it'll show up tomorrow. That'd be mint. And on Amazon, I ordered new lug bolts, just straight black. If I can get the set screws like tomorrow at O'Reilly's, I'll do the brake job, put the bolts back, and I'll just swap them out with the black ones when they come in. But I'm getting this fucking service done. But like today, I got annoyed with it, ordered parts, and I was like, I got shit to do in the house, and this is just gonna take some more time and piss me right off. I'm gonna get some shit done before I get angry.
He texted me and he said, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Drill it out." Fucking,
Well, that's
he goes,
the
yeah,
next.
It's such a pain in the ass. And I'm like, yeah, he's not wrong.
Well, yeah. To try and fish a bolt through all that and hold it in position, no.
I have the tool that would work, and you may, you know what? We go down. I got to piss. We go down. I'll grab it for you. You take the fucker home with you.
Might take you up on them
Impact
drill
driver?
bits too.
Yes. Huh?
Impact driver.
No, the bolt, the big bolt that I cut the head off of, just to slide over.
Alignment
Yeah.
Studs? Okay. I thought you meant to get the old screws out.
Because if that'll help me get the whole thing back in place, then I can at least
It
put the
won't-
wheel on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even then, you want to kind of steadily drive them all in to center everything up.
You almost need two of them because with one of them, everything just still swings on the bolt, and then the whole wheel turns.
That's
But
fine.
it's better.
As long as it's suspending itself, I can align everything else by hand. But either way, started on it, got the garage kind of warm, and then that started going south. And then I find out I can't get parts till fucking Monday because it's a V-dub.
threw in the towel.
I was getting pretty angry.
Get it?
We all been there.
Yeah, but I'm running out of stuff to do, so tomorrow morning I'll get the heat back on in the
I got
garage.
pissed. You guys can do whatever.
No, it's,
We might as well take a break. Here's those that wish us well.
all the rest can go to hell. We'll see you in a minute.